Marriages between uneducated people last longer than educated people. Why? Ooh, I got an answer for this. I got an answer for this, but let's see. Someone says they don't spend 12 hours on social media comparing their lives with others. Survival and building a home is their main focus. Cooking. See, with me, it's basically I can expand on a girl's point because that's basically kind of sort of what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like realistically, that's kind of sort of what it is. You know what I mean? Um, Excessive information. You know what I'm saying? Too much information, too much stimulus. You know what I'm saying? Too much. Think about it this way. Uneducated means you don't know that much. You only, as she said, focus wise. If you don't know that much, or put it this way, you in a room. The room only has a desk, a chair, a bed. You know what I mean? Like that's only so much for your mind to focus on. Like you just that's all. Now imagine you in a room with a desk, a chair, TV, game system, VR, what's it called? Recording studio, this and this, everything, all that in one room. Now there's a lot for your mind to focus on, a lot for your mind to do, or you know what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? And that's basically the same thing, right? If you're uneducated, you don't really know that much. That's kind of, you know what I mean, the idea of education, knowledge, knowing more. So you focus on what you got, you know what I mean? The more you know. And that's the thing. She said social media is part of the knowledge part, right? You know about social media, using social media, doing all that, but that doesn't even mean even you can be uneducated and be on social media though. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. But they say ignorance is bliss. There's a reason why ignorance is bliss. The more you know, the more you're responsible for it. The more mistakes you can make. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, then you don't know when you're making a mistake. So it's not a mistake because you don't know. As they say, if it was all good, like there'll be no need for evil. Right? Sorry. If there was nothing, there would be no need for good and evil. For that to be good, they got to be evil. You know what I'm saying? For that to be white, they got to be black. You know what I'm saying? For that to be, you know what I'm saying? It's just opposite. So if it was just regular, there would not be a need for two different, opposing sides, as I said. So yeah, the education is the thing, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I just think it's stimulus. Too much stimulus can, can mess things up. That's why they say, like, that's really the original reason I think why that whole being a virgin thing before marriage was important, because you wouldn't know what better sex was like. You wouldn't know, what being, what I'm saying, with somebody else was like, you know what I mean? Type shit. So you don't know if you're getting it better or worse, sexually at least. You feel what I'm saying? By the time you get with them, if that's all you know, that's all you know. But if you've had multiple experiences and then, you meet this person and they might, but sexually, because sex is, very important, period, right? So if you meet this person and, and they meet all your requirements, but sexually, this is how they are. And it's not something you can change because, when you, having stuff like that, you're supposed to be your natural self. It's not something you got to, like, that's the thing I keep telling people. It's not something you should, like, I please you, you please me. Like, nah, be naturally who you are. If you're a pleaser, be a pleaser. If you're a receiver, if both of you are pleasers, cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with that sexual energy shit. You got to know, you know what I mean? That's just the truth. Like, you can't be trying to be something you're not, because eventually one day you're going to be tired of faking it. That's just going to happen. Some people say, if you love the person, you're going to, no, that's bullshit. That just means you've been fake. If you know what being fake is different from being fake and being real is, being fake is that you never get tired of being who you are. The moment you're tired of being who you are, what I'm saying is like it's breaking you to be that. Then yeah, you're not you. You something else or someone else, right? So it's like nah, bro, fuck all that. That's my belief though. You know what I mean? But either way though, the education is the thing though, bro. You feel what I'm saying? The education, the overstimulation. Is why I think is why that would be the case.
Almighty push.
Person when no person of the person say them tell her. If that person show you person no get shelter, ignore all the persons cause them lessons no fit help. He get certain persons wey fit knock out